Oh, hey, Dan. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. That is very magic kind of you. How are you doing, my little man princess? Even though you are taller than me. How's everyone doing on this fine day, by the way? As you notice, we've moved some things around. Everything's more in front of me, but also I appreciate feedback, and Jenny told me she couldn't see the dice tray at all properly. So we've managed to move some things around so we can kind of get the gist of everything around us. So we're good. If anyone has any... Everyone's taller than you. That's a lie. But if anyone has any feedback or anything like that, I'm always down to hear it. Yorkshire tea is the one. Oh, no. See, I've never really tried Yorkshire tea, but I love my PG tips. I remember the adverts for PG tips. They had monkeys in them. Real monkeys. Ugh. But yeah, how's everyone doing on this fine day just before we start? Good enough. Alright, I don't drink tea, so it's cheap. So, what? Anyway, I'm gonna ignore what Ven just said, which is a lie. So, last time we played this, we killed 7 monsters. We managed to do anyway. We had the Claw Beast, the Hobbits, we had the Armored Knight, 3 Flesh Feeders, and a Manic Beast. We died also 7 times, not by each round of the beast. Oh, thanks. How you doing? How's life? How's things? Katla, you alright? How's life? How's things? Obviously, Jenny, you would have a hot chocolate. You do make a good cuppa, though. I do agree, Ben. But yeah, I've never had Yorkshire tea. But yeah, everyone good? Everyone fine? Everyone Gucci? Yeah, we died 7 times. Our little death count was up here at the top. Originally, I was writing the numbers, but originally I said I was going to do the tally, so there we go. You do make amazing hot chocolates. But yeah, we are continuing with Creature of Havoc. I've got the thing in where the pages were up to and all that jazz. But yeah, are we ready to join in? Hopefully you all can make good decisions and we can survive this. I can't believe we died 7 times. One of them was just becoming a slave. I think one was falling into a pit as well. That killed us. But luckily enough, we got to a bit where we could actually heal just before we ended. So we're at full stamina, so we're at 18 out of 18. We don't have a name for this character. What should we name this character? There we go. What names are we going for with this character? We need a good name. Why is it always Clive? Life is good news. Good, I'm glad. Well, Clive. There we go. Clive. I will make bad decisions for you again. That's fine. As long as we do them together and it's an experience for all of us, that's the main thing. But yeah, so. Are we all ready to continue where we were up to? Hopefully we will not die instantly. We've done terrible rolls so far. Hopefully you can all see the dice there. That's good. Okay. Right. Let's do this then. Why is it... Oh, sorry, the thing didn't start at the beginning. There we go. I don't know why it's doing that. Anyway. Let's get this started then. Creepy music, creepy background music. We're good. So we're at part 231. Let's do this then. Oh my god, Peanut's coming. No, Peanut, you always do this. No. I don't want it. I'm sorry about this. She's very... You sit there, I'm going to be very upset. Anyway. She's just going to bed. She's going to lie in the bed. It's all good. We're good. 2, 3, 1. The Manic Beast meat is a little bitter for you, for your liking, but it provides a satisfying meal. You may add 4 standard points. Yes, that's how we got fully up to what we needed, so we're good. Turn to 293, so we could have just gone there. 293. Let's make sure we make notes of this because Peanut's on her way. And she's being mean. Peanut, move your butt. Thank you. 293. You leave the room through a door in the east wall. The door opens into a dingy corridor, which is quite short and ends at a wooden door. When you listen at the door, you can hear conversation rising and falling in pitch as if 2 or 3 creatures, or humans, were locked into a long discussion. This is your way onwards. Oh, this is your only way onwards. Will you try the door and attempt to creep slowly into the room? Turn to 276, or will you attempt to surprise whatever is inside by charging into the room with claws drawn? Are we going to creep slowly or are we going to charge? Cat will make better choices. Peanut does not make better choices. She's evil. Right. Thank you. Sorry about that. Okay, we got one for charge. Oh, hell, Peanut. Indeed. Indeed. She's very needy. So we got one for charge. Peanut, no. We got one for being quiet. Read more. Need one more to make this decision. But I'm not making the choices. Ah, Claus. She's evil. Or are we just gonna wing it? Are we gonna have to do a dice? Oh, okay, there we go. We got charge going. Okay. Charge instrument with claws. Ah! Peanuts! With claws drawn turn to 66. She goes for me again. I'm not gonna be happy. Going to 66. Let's go into 66. Make notes of this because I don't remember anything. You fling open the door and rush into the room, snarling viciously, ready to take on the creatures you heard inside. The scene within is not what you expect. Turn to 161. Okay. There's 161. The room is roughly circular, with... You know, go. You... Anyway. The room is roughly circular, with doors in the north, south, and west walls. Around the walls, in between the doors, are dark arches. A total of 6, which are large enough for you to enter, but from your position, it is impossible to know how deep they are. The voices which you heard earlier have stopped as if your entrance has surprised whoever, or whatever, was talking. There is no sign of any living creature in the room. You step into the center and you are startled when the door slams shut behind you. You must now decide what to do. Will you leave the room through one of the doors, or stay to investigate the room further? Hey Seth, how you doing? How's life? I want gifts. I want gifts too. How you doing, but you're alright? So, are we going to investigate this circular room, or are we just going to leave through a random door? That's the question. What are we going to do? A sandwich maker? Really? What the fuck? You can have the manga I read as a gift. No. Might pass on that. Might pass on that. So, that's the question. Are we going to investigate? Or is going to be an Are we investigating, or we're just going to leave through a door? It'll make me laugh. Oh, we got one for going through the door, I guess. Runaway is. It's a trap. Everything's going to be a trap in this. Investigate. Oh, we've got 2 for investigate. There we go. Oof. Okay, so investigate. We're going to 104. Right. That was a long piece of paper. 104. Okay. You glance from arch to arch, trying to decide whether to investigate them. The stillness is unnerving. Whatever happened to the voices you heard? As if in answer to your question, a sound drifts out from one of the alcoves. Oh my god, and then it's just gibberish because we can't understand it. It goes on, it's called gibberish, and then it goes, what about this? Is that better? Ah yes, I can tell you understand me. Look, I can help you. Maybe you would like me to direct you to a tasty morsel. 2 fat hobbits? Or shall I tell you about he who knows all your secrets? I speak, of course, of Zaradan Mar. Come talk to me. You are stunned to silence by the voice speaking to you in your own tongue. It is inviting you towards one of the arches. Will you enter and speak to the being within? Or are you suspicious of this strange voice? If you enter the arch and talk to the owner of the voice, turn to 323. If you wish to leave, turn to 405. Right, are we going to talk to them, or are we just going to go, bye, and just walk away? Oh, we got speak. That was pretty fast. You can definitely speak. Didn't expect a voice to appear. Alright. We're going to 3, 2, 3 to speak. Speak sounds like a bad idea. You should do that. You think so? Are you just going to choose everything you think is a bad idea? 3, 2, 3. That's where we're going. 2, 3. Oh, yes. Nice, Ven. Nice. You are intrigued by the voice and find yourself strangely attached to it. It guides you towards one of the central arches in the east wall. Come closer so I may speak to you in private. No, not that arch. This one. That's right. Have no fear. I will tell you of the all-knowing one and tell you where you will find some juicy hobbits. Just a little further. It is so long since I've enjoyed company, and I do so love to find out what happens in the outside world. You pass through the arch and look around. When your eyes have adjusted to the light, you can see that you are standing in a short tunnel which ends several paces ahead in a dead end. There are no glowstones, but a glistening sheen covers the ceiling. At the end of the short passage is a shape which you can just make out. It appears to be human, sitting on the floor and leaning against the wall as a tattered cowl over its head. A leather... Oh my god, English. We're doing well. A leather flagon stands at its feet. Come closer, says the voice. My hearing is not good. Can I offer you drink? That's what it says. Can I offer you drink? Will you approach the figure or will you try another arch? I mean, we've all said we're going to talk to them, so I'm just going to go that we're going to go talk to them. So we're going to 439, I'm going to see, and why change? The habits of a lifetime, who knows? Going to 439. So far we've not died. I think it's going well. Worried about this one. This is a lot of talking. Where are we going? 439, wasn't it? Yeah. Follow through. Yeah, definitely drink the pea water. Don't want the pea water. You can have the pea water, Seth. You're more than welcome to have the pea water. You growl suspiciously and step closer to the figure. The spines on your back are bristling and every muscle is tense. You extend one arm just far enough to hook a claw under the ragged cowl and flick it aside. But beneath the cowl is not what you were expecting. The sight of the rotten head with its gaping eye sockets make you stagger back in fright. Oh no. Oh no! An evil laugh resounds through the air, coming not from the figure, but from the glistening chatter-matter hanging from the ceiling. Having snared you into its lair with its ability to speak in many tongues, it now drops from its perch to cover you with its sickly web-like body. While you struggle in vain inside the living slime, it releases its deadly poison which will paralyze you. As your struggle subsides, the chatter-matter begins to digest your tasty body. You will go no further. Well, we died, so we've died now. We're on 8 deaths, so good for us. We're going to go back to 3, 2, 3. Fuck. That didn't last long. Let's see. Will you approach the figure? No, we're not going to approach this. We're going to go to 220. So we're gonna nope it. We're going to be like, bye. As if we just died. Look what you did! Dead again. Shucks. 8 deaths so far. We're doing well. You are suspicious of this mysterious figure. Wait, what did we go to? 220, wasn't it? Yeah. You back out of the arch and poke your head into the one next to it. This one is also dark, but from somewhere in the darkness you can see a faint glittering, as if tiny raindrops are sparkling as they fall. Lasted longer than last time, that's true. You cautiously step in to investigate. You reach a pile of rubble lying on the ground. Stones are scattered about, as if from a wall which was recently collapsed. You could easily cross the rubble and make for the twinkling lights. While you are considering whether or not to do so, a crash is followed by a shower of dust as a rock falls from the ceiling. Will you climb through regardless to investigate the glittering light, or will you leave this alcove and try another? So, are we going to investigate lights? Or go somewhere else? investigation. Not surprised. Right, so we're going to investigate the lights. Turn to 56. 56. Go towards the light nose. Shiny things. Hey, how you doing? How's life? How's things? You all good? Okay, 56. You climb through the hole in the wall and hold your breath as you step through the cloud of settling dust. The area is not much deeper, and when you reach its end, you discover that the glittering is from high in the ceiling. A powdery trickle of elven dust is falling through the air. It drops gracefully down from the ceiling, glittering as it falls, but by the time it reaches the ground, it has disappeared. The magical dust is showering you as you stand looking up at it. Though you can feel nothing, elven dust is a magical power, which is an essential ingredient in white elven magic. Though its effects may remain a mystery to you in the immediate future, you may well wonder about the significance of your find. Someone has been trying to wall the elven dust in. Why? Eventually you decide to leave the recess and... Oh, we leave the recess and chamber. Turn to 405. I'm doing good, thank you. What about yourself? I'm doing very good. Roll the d20 for initiative. Do you want me to get a d20? Because I'm not doing good. Where we're going to? 405. That's where we're going. I lost it then. We've named our character the monster that we are, Clive. By the way, I would, but I have the dice curse. I have the dice curse too. When I rolled the stats, I rolled ones. So there you go. So going 405. There we go. You may leave by one of the 3 doors leading from the room. Which will you choose? Okay, are we going by the door in the north, west, or south? There's, well, middle, west. We've got one for west. Where are we going? We've got north, west, or south. Oh, we've got one for west, one for north. Oh, we've got another for west. Okay. Okay, we could definitely go west. The 405, that's where we're at now. So we're going to the west wall, which is 393. Right. I'm basically going off of what has the most votes, by the way. West it is. Yep, 393. You step up to the door in the west wall and tug at the handle. Way. The door will not budge. You grunt in anger, take a step back and prepare to smash the door, but the door is stronger than you thought. You nurse your sore shoulder for a few moments. Lose 1 stamina point. Well, bugger me. There we go, we've lost 1. Lost a stamina point. Nice. Clive likes to follow the setting sun in my mind. I like that. We've lost a stamina point. So, joyous with that. And then return to the center of the room. Will you try the other doors? Or would you investigate the room? So we can either investigate the room that we didn't investigate, or we can go to the north or south door. So investigate the room, or north door, or south door. Oh, we've got one for investigate. Must be a button. Investigate. Okay, so investigate is 104. Investigate. Right. No, so that's just us going back to the voice, so we can't investigate, by the way. That just brings us back to the voice. So investigating would kill us. Yeah, so bring us back to there. Cheeky, very cheeky. So we've done the west wall, so it's either north or south. How cheeky of it. Cheeky. Do you remember the cheeky girls? They blew up for some reason here, and I don't know why. Don't do that bad voice, exactly. So we've got north. And I try not to remember the cheeky girls. North. Okay. North it is. Don't investigate. North. Okay. North wall. 300 we're going to. It's weird because in games, like, as you grow up, like, I love my RPGs. It's all about the investigation and the looting and stuff. But this one's just kind of like, Okay. So the north. The door opens into a narrow passageway heading north, and glowstones flick on to light your way. Like the other passageways you have been travelling along, this one has a cobbled floor. The cobblestones feel smooth and pleasant for your great feet to walk on, but you cannot ignore a feeling of apprehension. As the stones must have been laid by an organised and intelligent creature, you follow the passage for a short while until suddenly a loud clang sounds behind you and stops you dead in your tracks. You wheel around to find that a heavy... Oh my god. Portcullis has dropped behind you and sealed off the passage. You step back to test it, but the bars are much too strong for you to smash or even bend. You have no choice. You turn around and continue north up the corridor. A little further ahead, you reach a crossroads. The glowstones light up 3 ways onwards, but you cannot see very far down the passageways. Do we continue north? Oh, Loot Goblin, yes. I haven't even heard of the Cheeky Girls, but they sound like something they wouldn't sound... Yes, pretty much. Pretty much. So are we going to try northwards? Oh wait, are we going to continue north? Are we going to go east or west? Are you thinking that this book wants steamroll through? West. We got one for west. They basically, the Cheeky Girls, they were on a pop idol or something like that. And their song, it was 2 twins, 2 sisters, identical twins, and they were like, "We are the cheeky girls, we are the cheeky girls, you are the cheeky boys." And that's pretty much the song that they're famous for. And then it was turned into a real song. And apparently they're doing really well. Okay, we've got west, east, we've got west. West seems to be winning. Ben and I are thinking of doing a Cheeky Girls tribute act. I think you should. Russian? I don't know if they were Russian. I had to listen to it in work. Oh, did you? I think they were. Maybe. Right, we've got West. Let's see. West is 213. You find yourself at a dead end. The light is dim and it's difficult to see, so you grope around for a possible way onwards. There is none to be found. You turn around and return to the crossroads. Will you continue north or east? There we go. We've got north or east now. I'd pay to see that. I would pay for it too, to be honest. If you both do. But Seth, you would have to do it in Simlish. Oh, we've got north. That was fast. Definitely sounds like something I wouldn't listen to. Same. Alright, we've got north. North is 443. 443. Okay. Ignore what Ben says. 443. You follow the passage to the north until you reach a junction. To the left, you can see that the passage soon reaches a dead end, but on a ledge in the end walls is a large orb of clear stone. To the right, you can see that the passage disappears around a bend, heading northwards. Will you turn left, which is where that clear orb is, or are we going to turn right? As long as I get to where I brought, I'll sing in Simlish if it needs to be. Absolutely, Seth. Sold. Breach. Left. Got one for left for the orb. That could be organised. Absolutely. Lefty. Okay, we're going left. Which is 155. Right. 155. Do this. Eat. So far. Oh, okay. You approach the orb. Its perch is only slightly above your head, and you reach up to take it in your hands. But as your fingers close around it, you suddenly leap away. Although its presence gives no warning, it feels red hot to the touch. Lose 1 stamina point for burns. Well, this is going great. We're down to 16 stamina. Milo, shush your mouth. Then a shape begins to form in the crystal. Moments later, a shriveled, death-like human face within the orb opens its eyes and glares at you. Its mouth begins to speak, and an eerie voice booms out along the corridor. And obviously we can't understand this. What will you do now? Do you wish to wait and see what the face in the orb does next? Or will you leave it and either take through the branch of the passageway or return to the crossroads and go west or east? So we can either... Oh god, this is a lot. Do we want to wait and see what the orb does? Or take a step back and to the other branch? Okay. So the branch is 81. We've not actually had to do a lot of rolling so far, which is different compared to last time. Okay, so 81. The passage turns to the left and you follow it for some time until you feel that perhaps this corridor has no end. Eventually you see a particularly dark area straight ahead. Will you investigate, or would you rather turn around and go back? If you would rather go back, turn to 279. If you want to investigate the area, turn to 20. Checking things out hasn't done us good. That's true. We've died because of that. So, are we going to investigate? Or go back? Dark is good. You would like dark. I have jelly beans. I'm going to eat one. I hope you don't mind. Yeah, I'm assuming Ben wants to go to dark. Jenny wants to go back. We've got one for each. What are we doing? Be the light in the darkness knows. I am a golden god, as I like to say, so I am the light. There's a light over at the Frankenstein place. Fucking Rocket Horror Picture Show, am I right? Go back, investigate hasn't helped us so far. Okay, so we've got 2 for going back. Okay then, where are we up to? Go back is 279. 279. 0 bits. You turn back towards the crossroads. On the way back, you stop to examine the orb. If you have not done so already, we've done that. Otherwise, continue on to the crossroads. You may take either the passage to the west or the passage to the east. We've already gone west, which was 213, so we could go east. East will be the next one to choose. Or we can wait for the orb, or we can check the darkness. Don't you judge me on my jelly beans. East. We've gone east. East. Okay. Looks like we're going east, which is turned to page 50. Okay. The passage continues east and you pass under 2 carved archways before you finally find yourself in a small, circular room with no apparent way onwards. While you're considering what to do, you feel a slight shift in the ground beneath your feet. Almost as if you had pressed some invisible switch. Your surroundings have now changed. Frantically, you look around to find the tunnel by which you entered. It has disappeared. There was now no way out of the room. A rumbling noise from beneath the floor is followed by a fierce roaring. But this is not the roaring of a creature. Smoke seeps from the walls and begin to sweat as the temperature rises. The room is becoming an oven in which you are beginning to roast. As the temperature becomes unbearable, you search around for any means of escape. Are you wearing a pair of yellow metal bracelets? If so, turn to... Well, we're not. 339. Oh my god. 339. Are we gonna die already? E3. On. You stagger around the walls of the room, desperately searching for a way out of the growing furnace. But it is hopeless. The air is now so hot that you cannot breathe without scorching your lungs. Consciousness fades before you are finally roasted in the tremendous heat of the furnace trap. Well, that's 9 deaths. Jelly beans, I'm on Kipling French. Ooh, that's nice. Right, we've died 9 times. I'm balls deep into a Scotch egg. I'm not a huge fan of Scottish eggs, though. Like, so 339 is death. What we're at. Okay, let me go back a couple. I've written down the page numbers for this reason. Right. One second, nearly there. Okay. Let's try and investigate the areas. So, I don't know. Gonna go good, is it? I think we've fucked up somewhere. Okay. Okay, so if we go back to that darkness, it's basically a dead end. And we have to retrace our steps and go back to 279. So we're going back to 279. So we've been east, which is page 50, I believe. That's how we died, isn't it? Yeah, 50 is death. We've been west. Oh my god. I think we're fucked. It's literally just going in a circle now. Oh, we go back. We can go. Oh. What's the next one? 443? No. No, wait. What the fuck? No, we missed something. Go to 443. Okay, so originally we were walking around the dead end and we couldn't find where we were. So we went. We didn't continue north on one of them, which will bring us to 443. Ven's dark. No. 443? I'm at the wrong page. That's what it is. There's the orb, which is 5-5, which brings us back to the orb. So I'm just retracing our stats very quickly to see. That's when it talks to us, but we haven't waited for the orb. So 428 would be if we wait for it. Let's see if that kills us. God. Okay. Well, we're gonna wait for it. This is bad. How can you softlock on a book? We've gone in a circle, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. Ben's Dark is just a dead end, and we have to go back. Looks like we were meant to fail, pretty much. I've never been able to beat this book. I didn't send us into an oven. We aiming for 25 deaths? No, we don't want 25 deaths. Okay, so I choose to wait to see what the face does in the orb. Okay, and it says the face swirls within the murky mist inside the orb, and you watch to see what will happen next. Gradually, the face reforms, but this time it looks larger than before, and the sightless eyes begin to glow red like hot coals. Suddenly, a small fireball shoots from one eye straight towards you. You jump to avoid it, but it catches your leg below the knee, and and makes you howl in pain. The second eye releases a fireball, and this one hits you on your arm just below the elbow. Lose 4 stamina points for these injuries. 4 stamina points. These injuries leave quickly by turning to 81. Fireball. 81. The passage turns to the left, and you follow it for some time until you feel that perhaps this corridor has no end. If you would rather go back to turn to 279. If you want to investigate the area, turn to 20. We've investigated the area. The next one is to 279, but we're literally going in a circle right now. Yeah, no, we're stuck in a circle. We're literally stuck walking in a circle, which doesn't make sense. We have to go back to somewhere on one of these previous ones. God, what is this? How is this even possible? Hi, I'm Noah, and I can make us softlock a book. Don't know how. But I can. I'm absolutely baffled. We're lost. We're fucked. We have somehow softlocked a book. The next one. Let me try and go back. Tried 443. That didn't go. Went to 300. Where does 300 lead us? I'm going backwards on the page numbers that we've done. See if there's some other way we can go. No, that leads us back through the cycle. So 300 is not where we need to go. 405 leads us back around. So 220 maybe? Maybe we can pick a different way to go there. Ridiculous. We did the blinking. No, we're stuck in a circle. It brings us back to the glittering lights, to the elvish thing. Backtrack, page 1. That's right at the beginning. Does anyone remember the Cheeky Girls? 5? Right, 85. This is baffling. I've never... It brings us back to... Okay. We've been to 393. We've been to 393. We've not... Okay. We've not been south. I was a young horny lad. Oh my. We've not been south yet. So we're going to go back and go south. Oh, you remember? Oh, we're actually going to go back to this. Okay, well, I'm going to go back south. So we're going back to 405, and we've not been south yet. That goes to number 6. Right? North wall bad, west wall bad. We're going south. So number 6. Jesus Christ. Okay. The door opens, you find yourself in a corridor which heads south a few more paces and turns to the west. Your claws extend themselves, ready for a sudden encounter. You follow the passageway around the corner, eventually reach a point where the passage... Oh my god. The passage turns back southwards, but something on the rocky floor in front of you has attracted your attention. In the elbow of the bend is a large black circle with something which seems to shimmer in the blue light. Wait, let me read that again. In the elbow of the bend is a large black circle which seems to shimmer in the blue light. Perhaps it is a pool of liquid, or maybe some dark metallic substance. As you are considering this, you hear a noise behind you, which may have been a quiet footstep. Is someone following you? You turn around but see nothing. Now you must decide what to do. Will you investigate the shape on the floor, or will you try to avoid the circle by walking around it? There we go. Katie, I've missed you too. How you doing, beautiful? Katie's my other brain cell, just so everyone knows. She is my bestie. How you doing, bitch? We practically softlocked this. Yeah, I was 12 to 14 years old. But yeah, Katie, how you doing? How's life? How's things? You good? So, we need to pick. Are we going to investigate the shape on the floor, or So either put investigate or we're going to avoid it by walking around it. I'm good, Bish. How you doing? My life is busy and draining. I hope you're looking after yourself, Bish. For real. When are we having a catch up? We need to have a proper catch up and play games and stuff. I wish I was 12 to 14 at the point. I'm an old person. Yes, you are. I was 73. Okay, we got one for avoid. Died 9 times. Oh, we got 2 for avoid. Y'all tell me what that is. I need to make a quick little trip to latrine. So I will be right back. Nah, the tree sperms are getting to me. Hay fever is killing me. The tree sperms, I just call it tree sex. But I will be 1 second. We can either avoid or investigate. I'll be 1 second. Okay, we're back. Who timer on? No. My new rota starts soon, so I'll have basically every weekend off. Oh, Beach, that's awesome. Wow. During the time I still wasn't in an movie, I was swimming in some balls instead. Jesus Christ. Okay. So, are we avoiding or investigating? Which one? Let me have a look. One for investigate. Everyone else is avoid. Wow. Okay. So to avoid, it goes down to page 30, or so we can go back to that. Right, page 30. What is... So, Katie, remember when we did a Fighting Fantasy book with you, and you drew that Mew Pokemon in, lingerie? It's one of these, the Bish and Bish Investigate, don't be a pussy. Y'all are making this easy for me. This is the many deaths as no. We've died 9 times so far in this. 9 times. My sexy Mew, which you need to find and send me again, because I missed looking at that Bish. So we're gonna try and... I love these books so much, but god damn, I'm really bad at them. We're going to avoid. What did we go for? We went to page 30. Noah's cheating his way through. I'm not. We've died 9 times. I caught my iPad broke from my fat. Wait, what did you do to your iPad, Katie? Anyway. Let's continue. We need to do some more of this, Katie, together. I enjoy doing that with you. You step over to the right and give the circle a wide berth. Halfway round, your ears pick up another footstep. With claws at the ready, you turn to face your pursuer. But again, there is no one there. The quick turn in a narrow space causes you to stumble momentarily. You quickly regain your balance, but not quick enough. As you put your foot out to steady yourself, you step onto the edge of the black circle. Quick as a flash, the circle spread itself out and engulfed your foot, and now you realize the danger of the black mouth floor trap. As you tumble into the black hole, you find yourself falling over and over through a dark void until you lose consciousness. The real horror in store will, thankfully, never be known to you. We died. We've died 10 times. We're in double digits now. Sat on my suitcase to close it with the iPads in. That's why I haven't finished your pitch. Oh, it's okay. Yes, we need to do more. Okay, so that was death. That was death. We've not fought anything this time, which is weird. We've just died by stupidity. So, the thing is, though, 4 or 5 means we die then, I'm assuming. Because that's the trap. But something is following us. Okay, so 4... Yeah, 4 or 5 is death. So, we're going back to 405. Oh my god. Oh my god, am I softlock again? No! my god. It's happening again. Guys and girls. It's happening again. Oh no. We've done it again. We're in a circle again. Oh no, don't do the clip. Never be a pussy, go investigate. Investigate is death. It kills us. This book is really hard. I've never beat this book. So, anything from 405 onwards is death. Because it's either investigate or step around it, but we flip when we investigate. Do we not get to, like, roll a luck to, like, get past it or anything? Because normally... No, it's just death. Wait. Page 1 hype. I don't want to start again, though. That's the only thing. This whole section we've gone into, it's death. My god, really? Let's see, let's go to one. No, that is death. Let's see, we'll go to a different page that we were on just before, which is 161. This is hard. Why is this one so difficult? No, that leads us back into the thing again. So once this one, a good one. We've got 66. Let's go to 66. That's not 66. No, so 66 is bad, so we'll go to 293. Oh my god. How are we so bad? Nope. We're stuck. So everything equals death. Yes. Let's get lost again. Roll a d20 for initiative. Just go back home then. We can't. We woke up here. We're a monster. Clive wouldn't give up. I'm trying. So 231. We could try 231. That's going even further back. That's back to the Manic Beast. That means we... Also, we need to put these back on because we're back at where we were. But I don't want to fight the Manic Beast again. But what's after the Manic Beast then? It's 231. 209? Oh my god. Doesn't make sense. Everything's just death. So we go back to where we're eating, we're at fully health. So we've gone back to where the Manic Beast is. We're going to try and go from there. So originally we went to eat the Manic Beast, and then it was like, oh, there's a body there. So we're going to go to that body and try from there, which is 249. You've noticed on... Yeah, I always have it on. I always wear it. It's like my go-to. Always my go-to. We're at some strange deadlock, like soft lock in this book. I'm absolutely stumped. But yeah, Jenny, I always wear it. Is there a wiki? There might be a wiki. We might need to look it up because I am stuck so much. The fact we've soft locked a book twice is mental. I need to put that down. We've not only died 10 times, but we soft lock twice. So that Katie got it, me. Oh, you're gonna have to get you multiple of them. They're literally my thing. I love them to bits, and it's my thing. Anyway, going back. You took into a meal. The meat is rather tough, as it's no doubt 7 days old. But while you are eating, something catches your attention. Tied around the human's waist, you find a small leather pouch that contains 2 gold pieces. Oh, we can take them with us now. Gold piece. Gold. We've got 2. Okay, done. Did I miss another death? We soft locked again. It's difficult. You may take these with you. You gain 4 standard points from the meal. Your attention is also captured by 2 glass flasks lying by the side of the unfortunate human. Though they have been battered in the struggle, they are not broken, and each contains a coloured liquid. If you like to drink the green liquid, turn to 318. If you would prefer to drink the blue liquid, turn to 350. Are we going to drink the green or the blue? I was in a loop in the book of just death. No matter which way we went, we couldn't go, like, blue. We couldn't get out of it. It was just a loop of death. It was over and over again. No matter which way we turned, we kept going to the same bit of death. And that was baffling. Blue. Okay, we're going for the blue, which is 250. No, 350. This is death. Okay. The blue liquid smells sweet, and you sip down the contents of the flask. There's no noticeable effect, but the effects of the potion of fear you have just drunk will not be revealed until you enter your next battle. When you do, you will feel strangely afraid of your opponent, and you will never again be able to use the instant death rule, unless you find someone who has the power to remove curses. Then that goes to 293, which brings us back into that loop. Blue Matrix vibes, though. Yeah, softlock is bad, but why if we drink the green one? Because the blue one just puts us back into that loop area we were just in where we couldn't get out of it. Oh, we really fucked this up. How is this possible? No, it all leads back to 293. Now, 293 brings us to where we hear that conversation. We're fucked. Green, just make sure we're fully healed. I'll get so annoyed if I do. I'm actually really annoyed because we keep going in a circle. We're back at the outside that room. We hear the voices where we charged in, but we can go to 276. But we did 276 before. So we can, like, we're stuck in a loop again. And that's annoying. That's where we hear the voice. We're fucked. How's this happening? I don't know. And this is what baffles me. I think we might need to look this up. Let me just turn this down a little bit, and we need to look this up very quickly. Let me just pull out my Kindle, which one moment. I don't understand how this is happening, because we're stuck in like a loop. So no matter where we go, we seem to be in this loop. We tried going to the voice, and that voice was death. Then we went through a different archway. A full restart is bad, but we might. Not good. Try going for different. Okay, so it's known as one of the hardest, if not the hardest, fighting fantasy game book. Being able to beat the book legit, it took. Oh, someone's like, it took me 126 attempts to complete this book. Okay, so this isn't good. Okay, so let's just go through this, right? We're going. I don't know. So 104 is where we go, where we hear the voice, right? This is terrible. 405 is where we're like, yo, we're gonna go somewhere else. It's difficult. This is difficult because it's literally we just walk in a circle. Oh, I've been somewhere. Okay. Okay. Don't know. This is. I'm just literally stuck. Turn to 400 to go home. Let's go to 400. You step into what left is building. No. That. I don't know what. No. 400 is not to go. Will you. While you puzzle, I will carry on with Akato. Yeah. Does everyone know about. Yes, the eclipse tomorrow is. I don't know when. I know it's tomorrow. Okay, wait. This is baffling. Oh, this is also classed as a broken game book. 1 second. Huh. Okay, so there are errors in this book. They're not deliberate, but it does have things that do get you soft locked, I guess. There's also other areas about things you're supposed to find as well. Okay, so this book is broke. Good to know. Might as well go home and sleep if you can get out of the loop going around. So we're this thing in a cave. We can't go anywhere. We're stuck, which sucks. So oh. So it has like secrets in the book where you're supposed to find, when it says you find yourself, you're supposed to add 20 to the section number and turn to the new number to find the secret. And that's why we've been in a loop. What the fuck? Wow, okay. Yeah, everyone says they got stuck in the loop. They tried 3 times. Okay. So we were stuck in the loop. We were where we had the 20, the 220. We were supposed to add another 20 on, but it never said anything like that because it. Find yourself. Jesus Christ. So it's the game's literally broke. Everyone's been stuck in a loop. So that's good to know. Right. You are. Right, Katie, much love towards you. Stay awesome. And I hope to catch you very, very soon, okay? Facts that it tells you that other people have got stuck in this loop because it misses and telling you things because it's just. This is fantastic. Now, I don't even know which page it is that which one we're supposed to be on to get that. I'm just gonna go backwards. Only way we can do it. Jesus Christ. Not that one. This is ridiculous. This is so broken. We might have to just give this up because it's actually thrown me that the book is broke and people get stuck in this loop because it misses on something. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. I don't even know what to say about this. This is what put me off with the Lone Wolf games. I have the Lone Wolf games behind me. Here we go. You add 20 to... Supposed to be that. Second. Because that leads to the dead end. So it should be... Add 20 to that. So it should be 2, 3, 3. Found it. No, because we don't have that. I'm baffled. No, we do have a pendant. Where did we pick that up? I didn't make a note of it. Oh, I don't know. This is awful. Sounds busted. How could you... This first playthrough? I don't know. I wouldn't be able to complete it in this first playthrough. It doesn't make sense because this... What happens here on this one, we're supposed to add it. It doesn't make sense with what we just went through. But this is where we're supposed to get to. By adding that 20 and it's supposed to then let us carry on. No. I can't. This book is broke. I'm actually kind of disappointed in that. I've had this book since I was 12 years old. If we go back to page 1, that means we have to re-roll all the stats again. Hopefully get a better skill point, because that was a 1 that we rolled. Hey Herb, how you doing? How's life? How's things? We're just talking about this broken game book. It's absolutely broken. And it's annoyed me. We've got an hour left of the stream. So, you know what? Fuck it, we're re-rolling. We're starting again. We're starting again. We are starting again. I'm leaving the death counter on there because it still adds to this, because it's like a... Because we have to redo this. How is it broken? The book is wrong, which is weird for me to say, because not only is it missing things, it's actually soft locked us, and I'm not the only one this has happened to. It's actually put us in a loop of death, which is how we've died 10 times. Well, we've died normal times 8, and then the other 2 has been soft locked. Forest of Doom when? We can do Forest of Doom afterwards. We could do Forest of Doom afterwards. For sure, because I do have it behind me. But let's just reroll this again, because I don't know. Christ. Roll 1 die and add 6 for skill. Better. That's a 10. That's so much better than how we've been doing. 10. Look at that. Beautiful. This though is bad. Okay. But I hope everyone's good. All good. Yes. I met Herb through World of Warcraft, where we used to roleplay on a server known as Argent Dawn. That's 8 plus 12. That's 20. We're doing better already. And then luck is 1 die, then add 6, which is 9. So even better than last time. So there we go. We're doing a lot better. So add 20 on. Oh wait. Ooh. Okay, wait, I should have prepared having these out. My phone. But yeah, Herb, what have you been up to? What's like, how's life going on and all that jazz? This would have been so much better if I was things right now. Okay. I can do this. Sorry, I'm just checking with things on here. Right. There's 10. See? Good. 2, 4, 6. We doing maths. Going well. I go get more tea. Go get... Life is interesting. Good, I'm glad. How are you looking after yourself, by the way? You looking after yourself good? And 2. luck, which is 9, 4, 6. 10. So we don't got no gold. Hello, Devil Babes. How you doing? How's life? How's things? What you been up to? Sorry about this. We're literally just... I'm going to leave that there because we're going to get that anyway. We never went back and checked the leather message. That could be why we also broke it. I didn't catch what you asked me. I was asking, like, have you been looking after yourself? What have you been up to? Are you excited for... Because I know that you're into Final Fantasy. Are you excited for the new expansion coming to Final Fantasy? All that jazz. Everything and anything. I probably asked something else as well, but I bothered. Right. I can't believe we've got to do this. Start from the beginning again. This is frustrating. That's what it is. Because we've spent over 3 hours wandering around and then stuff locked. That's frustrating. I'm trying to take care of myself. Good. Small steps. In good directions. Good, I'm glad. I've been alright, busy with life. Got married, went on honeymoon, and pregnant. You're pregnant again? How old is David now? Because I remember when you gave birth, but I don't remember how long ago that was. The fact that... First of all, congratulations. Yeah, wow, it's been that long. He's almost 2. Wow. That's bonkers. And you're excited, Herb. I'm glad. Anyway, let's start this book again, because we soft-locked. Because the book is stupid. The pain is unbearable. Summoning up all your energy, you open your eyes. First one, then the other. They narrow to slits as they adjust themselves to the strain of trying to see once more. Then relax as they make out familiar shapes in the dim light. A dirt floor, rocky walls. Then the pain takes over. Your head rocks. Your eyes submit and close tightly in an agonized grimace. Instinctively, you raise your hands to cup your face, and a low moan mingles with the rasping sound as your rough fingers rub the scaly skin above your eyes. After some time, the pain begins to ease. You open your eyes once more and peer out from between your gnarled fingers. You seem to be at the dead end of a passageway. Your surroundings are barely visible, but a dull glow is coming from the northern extent of the passageway, which stretches before you. A sound is also coming from this direction of irregular breathing. Something alive is up there. You heave your great, bulky body to its feet along your back. Spines bristle. Swinging your heavy head slowly from side to side, your progress is decided. Northwards is the only option open to you. Muscle straining succeed in rising a lumbering foot, which thuds loudly down on the ground in front of you. You repeat the action, first with one foot, then the other. After 4 steps, the motion has become automatic. You are moving more quickly and more quietly up the passage. When you reach the end, your eyes are drawn to a huddled shape lying on the ground in front of you. A small figure lies on its side, facing away from you. It is shrouded in a dark brown cape tied around its neck, and it lies in a puddle of thick red liquid. Its body rises and falls irregularly with each breath. Some unidentified feeling swells within you. Is it anger, hate, fear, curiosity, hunger, or even sympathy? You bend down towards the little creature, uttering a meaningless grunt as you do so. The sound rouses the figure, which rolls slowly over to face you. The creature's dirty face is light-skinned, though barely visible under the thick hair which shades its closed eyes, and almost totally obscures its mouth. From its chin, the hair rolls abundantly down its chest in a grey, unruly mass. Underneath the body, now exposed by the creature's movement, is a sharp, shiny shaft, and this creature... Oh no, and this catches your attention. As you stand there staring, the creature's eyes flick open. They focus on your bulky shape, and a look of terror streaks across the creature's face. In spite of its pain, it fumbles for and grasps the shiny shaft, holding its pointed end out towards you and baring its teeth. The wounded dwarf you have found is evidently in need of help. So, will we show him we mean no harm? try to talk to him, or will we bring our foot down on its neck? You pick. We just roll this over because we're starting out a new one. Absolutely annoyed by that. We have to start again. Right. What I want to do is, because I'm angry, I'm going to put my foot down. What choices? Do we show this dwarf who we mean no harm? Do we try to talk to him? Or do we bring our foot down heavily on his neck? Don't kill it yet. I did coffee instead. It's all good. We started again. We've re-rolled our stats. We've got a bit better than what we had before, which is good. There we are. You want to talk to it. That's 364. We didn't try to do that last time. I know that one. 3, 6. You greet the dwarf. Kill. Oh, wow. Look, if it doesn't talk, we torture it. Damn, you went dark. You greet the dwarf. At least you try to greet the little creature. But instead of any message coming from your throat, it is silent, and your hands reach down to grasp the terrified figure around the chest. He screams and makes a strange sound, which sounds like by month. You try to answer, but the only sound you are able to make is a grunt of effort as your rough, scaly fingers close tightly around the creature's chest, and your sharp claws dig in. Summoning up all its strength, it swipes at you with its sharp sword. The blade digs in under the scales above your knee, but the wound is not too serious. Deduct 2 stamina points. We've already got hurt. Good times. The blow causes you to roar loudly and to increase the pressure on the creature's chest. Its ribs crack like twigs under your force of your grip, and the body falls limp. You drop it to the floor where it stands like the sack of bones it is now. Your thoughts are confused. Will you attempt to hide the body? Or will you examine the strange little creature? Or will you leave the area immediately? I come back and brought a book because I don't have enough. What book did you bring? So we can either hide the body, examine it, or just leave. Oh, Dragon Run. Oh, I have that book too. It's with the blind dragon. Didn't I tell you about that? Examine, loot. I'm sure I told you about that. Anyway, loot. You did the same thing on Friday Nose. No, I don't think you did. Yeah, it's the guy in the blind dragon. It was 99p. I got it free. Examine. Hope it doesn't blow up. Okay, so examine even. I'm gonna go to 399. Oh god. Terrible. Anyway. 399. Oof. Oh yeah, so this is where basically we get the leather thing. So let me read this here. Your hands relax and the sharp claws retract into your fingers. You clumsily fumble through the dwarf's dirty vestments. Your fingers will not fit into the pockets, but you do succeed in snapping the thongs of a large leather pouch, which the creature has around its waist. As the ties break, the pouch spills its contents on the ground in front of you. It contains several circular pieces of shiny metal and a piece of hide, which unfolds as it drops out of the pouch. It is light in colour and has markings all over one side. You pick it up awkwardly and look at it, but it makes no sense at all. You become quite fascinated by this piece of leather. You turn it around, rub it with your hands, and throw it in the air. You place it on your arm and on your head. Decide to take the leather with you. Unknown to you, the message on the hide may be useful later in your adventure. And we can turn to 337 to examine it. But we're carrying over, so we can always remember to go back to it. So 337. As you may have realized by now, your own wishes have little effect on your reactions as a creature. You have only glimpses of what you are and what you are capable of. Although this will change as the adventure progresses, at this stage you are at the mercy of your own whims and instincts. You are standing at a junction where you may go either east or west. Roll 1 die. We've got a 4, so if we roll a 4, we go to 1, 4, 8. I do kind of want to see what 337 is. It depends. In the charity shop, get a 5-box set for free other day. Wow, that's pretty good actually. Oh, I forgot about this little leather thing. 337. Plus 337 wasn't. I just want to see what it. We can't understand it, but I'm assuming it's going to give us something that we'll understand. Peanut. Peanut, please move. Thank you. We're good. Okay, so we're going to 148. That's where we're going. That's pretty good though, to be honest. And you decide to follow the passage east. To your right, your first steps are slow as you take in the encounter with the dwarf. There are a few paces, the corridor turns north. You approach a stout wooden door and must make a decision. Will you smash the door from its hinges and continue, or will you give up on this route and return to the dwarf's corpse? We have to roll for this. Eventually we do get to control, which we did last time. That's a 6. So that makes us go to 72. Yep. With one hand, you swat the door. The force is great, and your fist succeeds in cracking the wood, but the door does not open, and your anger rises. A sound stirs within the room. You listen carefully and can hear heavy breathing coming from within, mixed with a shuffling sound, as if something was slowly moving around. A growl, deep and low, comes from your throat. Will you risk facing whatever is beyond the door, or will you try the safer route back past the dwarf? We've got to roll again for this. See, we need to go looking for stuff like this, because I never know where to go. That's a 6. Just 170. This is where we have the claw beasts. So, fury builds up within you. You step back, and with a loud roar, you charge into the door. The hinges crack and rips off. The door crashes inwards. There is no furniture or decoration in the cave that greets your eye. There is a seat carved out of the stone, but the room is clearly the dwelling of a captive or slave. Your eyes then switch to the room's inhabitant. Nuts, Jesus Christ. The amount of times know you buy stuff on my reaction is why I spent. Yeah, okay. Whatever. The huge claw. Your eyes then. Sorry, that's Peanut. Your eyes then switch to the room's inhabitant, and your reaction is swift. The huge claw beast, whose peace you have disturbed, slashes at you with its deadly talons. You lurch back and avoid the creature's onslaught, but this attack serves only to fuel your rage. Your own sharp claws slide out, and you turn to the claw beast. Resolve this combat. So the claw beast has skill of 9 and stamina of 14. And we've actually got 1 point better than them, so as long as we roll at least 1 point higher, or the same amount as them, we're going to win. Also, that is the claw beast. So, I hate people. So, we're the blue, they're the black. Let's see if we can roll better. Shit. Work. It's Bob. I mean, we instantly hurt it because we do so much better than that. So, we always do 2 damage, so that's down to 12. Beastly Bob. Yes. It actually hurts us for 2 damage. Various occasions. Joyous occasions. We beat him there because we have that 1 point extra, even though we've rolled the same dice. So, for that, beautiful. We're doing better already, just so everyone knows, compared to last time, because I think we died to this dude. So we only had a 7 in skill, and we've got 10 now, so we're doing good. Obviously, we boop it. Oh god, I can't do anything apparently. Here comes the curse. The curse? Oh. No, we're good. We're good. We are good. Don't even jinx me like this. Why would you even do that to me? There's the curse. We've got double ones. We rolled 2 ones on us. We rolled snake eyes. You had to jinx me. Why would you have to jinx me? So rude. Oh my god. It's like you've jinxed me, and I hate that you've done that 3 in a row. Stop. I hurt him because for that 1 point extra. I hate that you do this to me. I hurt him. Just need to hit it 1 more time, and we are golden. Yeah, there we go. It is dead. We're good. Right, we beat it, so we turn to page 389. I'll put claw beast here, because that's what we killed. Well done, Ben. So mean. 389 we're going to, aren't we? Your foe is defeated, and you feel justifiably proud. Your gaze passes from the dead creature to its lair, but there is nothing of interest, and the sickening stench of Clawbeast makes you want to leave quickly. There are 3 ways onwards. The passage behind you, a cave entrance in the western wall, and another in the northern wall. What will your next action be? So let's see what we get, eh? That's a 1. Fantastic. So we turn to 230. He jinxed me. Your vengeance on the claw beast is not yet complete. You must satisfy your lust for the spoils of victory. You kneel by its side and feast on the flesh of your victim. You may add 2 stamina points for the meal. Yay. More stamina points. Oh yeah. Add 2 points for the meal and turn to 165. Right. It's going a lot better already. That's good. Okay, we have to roll to see which direction we're going. So roll 1 die. If you roll 1 to 3, decide to head north into the wide cave entrance ahead of you. Or we can roll 4 to 6 and take the narrower cave. That's a 3. So we're heading towards the wide cave entrance. That's 408. So annoying. We've got to do all this again. The cave leads to a large tunnel in the rock which runs from east to west. It is large enough for you to walk along. Roll 1 die. If you roll 1 to 3, you decide to turn west. If you roll 4 to 6, you turn east. That's a 1. Fucking great. I hate this die. So we rolled a 1, we turn west. That's 282. Okay. The walls of the tunnel become damp and glisten in the odd half-light. You follow the passage until you reach a point where it turns sharply southwards, continuing around the corner. You find that the lights... No. 282. You find that the light has totally faded. There we go. Faded even. You must feel your way along the wall. Several paces down the slimy corridor, you reach a dead end. The wall is rocky and pocketed with many nooks and crannies. There's also a musty smell in the air of animal decay. Perhaps simply dead rats or maybe the remains of something larger. Around your feet there are several loose stones. At least you assume they are stones. But some are too long, thin, and brittle to be shards of rock. Your groping hand touches a length of rope, which may be a clue to a way out of this dead end. Will you pull it? Roll 1 die. If the result is 1 to 3, you close your hand around the rope and pull it out towards you. If you roll 4 to 6, we've not been this way before. That's 8. If you roll 4 to 6, you ignore the rope, turn around and follow the corridor back the way you came. Continue straight past the Claw Beast caves. If you wish, we can also test our luck. So let's roll, because I kind of want to see what happens if we pull on it. That's a 1. Okay, we pull it, so that goes to 99. I'm going to put a little mark here because 282 is... Yeah. We're going to pull it, so we're going to go 99. 99. Angry and frustrated, you snatch the rope and jerk it towards yourself. It offers little resistance, although the faint click you hear would have warned an astute human adventure. It was caused by the hair trigger springing on a deadly trap, which was now taking you by surprise. The trigger has released razor-edged spears from the two side walls. Even your tough, scaly skin cannot defend you against them, and your body is riddled with a dozen spears. As quickly as they appeared, the spears slide neatly out of your lifeless body and disappear back into the walls. You slump to the ground. Eventually your blood will dry and your flesh will decompose like that of the previous victims of the Dark Elves' grim death spear trap. 99 is death. That's what, 11 deaths? I'm so frustrated, you don't even understand. So frustrated. Yeah, I've been rolling a lot of ones. Oh. That's frustrating. So we could technically go back the way to 372, so we ignore the way that we come. That's frustrating. We're going to 372 instead. Jesus. I don't know what to say about this. Hydrate. I'm glad for a hydrate. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate that. We'll be ending the stream very soon because this has actually really frustrated me. Anyway. I have a lot of points. You do. That you do. I can't believe we soft locked us. Oh. The passage heads east. The rough stone floor begins to feel different underfoot, and you look down to see that it has been laid with flat stones of irregular sizes. The light seems to be better, although with a definite bluish tint, and you look up to see blue glow stones in the ceiling, lighting your way. Mysteriously, their glow appears only as you approach. When you look behind, you see the light has faded. There are a number of crevices and small passages lead off from the main one, but you ignore these as they are far too narrow for you to enter. A sound from ahead catches your attention, the soft thump of something landing on the ground further on. You discover that it was a tied up sack. Something inside this sack is struggling but cannot get out. In size, Lump is similar to the dwarf you killed earlier. Will you investigate the sack or continue along the passageway? Roll a die. If you roll 1 to 4, we study it. If we roll 5 to 6, we ignore it. We rolled a 4, so we're going to open it. So we're going to go to 186. Then, oh no, I don't even know the full words for that one. I don't want to do that. Why would you redeem that? We are the cheeky girls, we are the cheeky girls, you are the cheeky boys, you are the cheeky boys. Da da da, da da da. Touch my bum, this is fine. There you go. 186. Hate that you redeemed that. 94. No. 186. Okay. 1-8. So you cannot Peanut, why? Why? Can you please stop? Go. Go. Move your butt. I got a 2 vid in my feed this morning, and I think they are Russian. They are. You cannot resist the temptation to find out what is bound inside the sack. You squat down next to the squirming figure and prod it with your hand. It squeals pitifully, and its hopeless attempts to wiggle free become frantic. Suddenly, the creature's smell hits your nostrils. The smell has a curious effect on you. You are spoiling for battle, but alongside this, your mouth is watering. You have the compelling desire to sink your teeth into a large chunk of flesh to satisfy your appetite. Thus, your craving is both hunger and rage, and your passion is uncontrollable. Your talons slide from your fingertips, and you slash furiously at the ropes binding the sack. They fray and snap, and out falls a battered and bloodied little human creature. It is clean-shaven, with brown hair on its head, its hands, and even on its feet, which are not covered with footwear. The creature's wary head rolls around towards you and its eyes gaze into yours as if to plead for pity. When it realizes what you are, a look of stark horror spreads across its face. It screams in anguish and fights desperately to break free, but it is no use. You have the little fellow securely in your grip, squirrely. Your fangs sink first of all into its neck and quell the struggles, and you feast greedily on its soft body. You may restore your stamina to its initial value. When you are finished with the hobbits, you look up along the passageway. You are startled to discover that you are being watched in the darkness down the passage as a mysterious figure. We're doing a lot better already, so let me just add these back on. No, I've sang it. It's fine. That was me singing it. Right, we're going to page 63. We killed a hobbit, so yay for that. But something is watching us. This is already going a lot better than the first run. So 63. And I do like... Oh, damn. This is going a lot different. What? I'm not... No. Peanuts. Go away. Oh, I think Peanut wants to go out, actually. That's probably why she's buggering me. 1 second. We're doing so much better, which is fantastic. So I'm quite happy with how it's going so far. It's just annoying that we had to go through the loop so many times before we had to redo it. I thought if we could go back enough, we'd be able to do it, but we couldn't. We kept going back into it. But anyway, 63. Let's do this. Standing before you is a tall, thin figure. It is dark and humanoid in appearance, although you cannot make out much in the dim light. You can, however, clearly make out two large green eyes. The figure is shrouded in a brightly coloured cape, and its hair is gathered on top of its head in a tight knot. It steps towards you and flings its cape back to reveal its left hand, which grips a short bow. Reaching over its back, it draws an arrow from a quiver, aims at you and shoots you in the shoulder, lose 2 stamina. We just got that back. That's frustrating. You howl with pain and turn towards the bowman, baring your teeth, but he has yet another arrow poised to fire. But the second arrow rips into your forearm with such force that it comes out the other side and clatters off the wall behind. Lose another 2 stamina points. What the fuck is this shit? Your fury is now uncontrollable. Will you unsheathe your claws and advance on your attacker, or will you retreat from the deadly foe? If you roll 1 to 4, you are enraged that you blunder ahead towards the dark elf bowman. Dude. Without a thought of danger. Or roll 5 to 6, fear for your life. Takes over in your, with your anger. We can also test our luck. Okay. Oh, come on. That's a 3. We don't have any fear. We're going to run towards him. This may go wrong. So I'm just going to put a little thing here. We're going to put 14 and a little thing there. We jinxed it. You storm ahead up the passageway towards the dark elf, roaring loudly and with claws ready to strike. But the elf does not budge. He merely notches another arrow and looses it towards you. This time the arrow sinks deep into your stomach and you clutch at the wound. Lose 3 stamina. Tears of pain flood your eyes, but you will not hold back. Again you advance, and again the elf notches his bow, but this time the bowman's aim is true. The arrow is fired higher at your face. Before you have time to react, his shaft has pierced your eye and lodged in your brain. Mercifully, your death is instantaneous. Cool. How many deaths is that? 12? So, bad times for that one. So, we'll go back to 63, and we're not going to fight him. 260. Fuck's sake. I can put these back on then, because we're not dealing with him. Oh no, we do get hurt though before we go. Or did we lose 4? No, we still lose 4, and then we run. Famous last words. For real. 260. That's where we're going. That is death. I think we should not say things anymore because it is death. Some inner instinct of self-preservation takes over from your fury and tells you that the elf bowman is not to be trifled with. You turn from him and speed back down the corridor. However, you manage no more than 5 steps before you realize that your attempts to escape are futile. Ahead of you, 4 more dark elves bar the passageway, all with bows drawn and aimed at your chest. You are confused. Which way should you turn? But your confusion is short-lived as a signal from their leader. Arrows zing from all 4 bows. Their aim is good. 3 of the 4 shafts pierce your heart. Well, that's also death. So that's another loop that we're in. Kiss of death. Shut the fuck up, Dan. We were doing better until we weren't. Wow. So from 186, it's bad news. So that's just no matter which way we went with 63. No, from 186, no matter which way we went from 186, we'd be stuck in the loop, dying constantly. So let's go to 372, see if that leads. Stuck in it again. Right. Let's go to 440. Jesus Christ. Nope. Because that's so from 372 to 440 leads us back to 63. Milo, which is that's the loop. All these pages that we've just mentioned. So pages 372, 186, 63, 14, 260, and 440 lead us all the way back up, and it's a loop. And that's another loop we found. So that's the... How many loops is this we found? It's not your bad, it's the book. It's bad. It's just bad. Bad. Frustrating. I think I'm going to leave it there. We're going to... That's the playthrough of the book. I don't think we're ever going to complete this. Because it's... I've got so many notes to do a review on this, but this book is difficult. It's so fucking difficult. We've been stuck in a loop for like an hour. We start again, we go a different way, other interesting things happen, and it's death, and there's a loop again. It's frustrating. Milo, that is so frustrating. Definitely going to be doing another one, though, another day. I think Forest of Doom is... Got all these different, like, books here behind me. Let me show you what we've got. Oh, Fighting Fantasy. We've got other ones as well. Milo, it's me. Okay. So some of these are numbered because they came in packs from when I was younger, like in a box set, which this is number 4 of. This one. But we're going to do a review on this, so I'm going to keep that to the side because I'll have a review for that up by tomorrow. So this is the first one. This is Warlock of Fire Top Mountain. It's the first one I ever did. I think I actually drew in this one. I think some of them actually do have the scrolls of things written on it. No, it seems busted. It's there one. There's a way through, but we can't do it. It's difficult. 1 second. Let me see if I can see. Yeah, look at this. 12-year-old me writing in books. I'm horrified. Absolutely horrified. Look at that. I never write in books anymore. It's like bad juju. So we've got Warlock of Fire Top Mountain. That's number 1, apparently, in the thing. We've got the Citadel of Chaos. I've never played this one. I can tell you that now. And we have Death Trap Dungeon. I don't believe I've played this one. I think I've actually written in this one, though. Have I? I don't think I have. No, I've never played this one. I can tell because I can't. The spine's not bent or anything like the others properly, and the other ones just literally flop open. And then it would be Creature of Havoc as number 4. Okay, this is where I have multiple things. We've got City of Thieves, which is number 5. I've tried that one, never got 4. We've got Trial of Champions, and then we've got some of them that have been republished. So we've got Death Trap Dungeon. We've got another one of that one. We've got Caverns of the Snow Witch, Forest of Doom, Secrets of Solomons, and this is what me and Katie played last time, which is the Crystal Storm. It sounds like there's something hidden in the book that yes, there's something hidden in the book. But because it doesn't mention this and we don't know that we're supposed to click onto it, we've missed it and we get stuck in a loop. We get soft locked into a loop. And on the forums, that's what everyone else is stuck in. So it's definitely something I'm going to be talking about because it's very frustrating because we got really far in and then we were stuck. Is this the Steve Jackson? Yes, this is... This was actually published by someone else. This is by Rihanna Pratchett. This is Steve Jackson. And the others are Ian Livingstone. And then the others are... I think they're all Ian Livingstone, these ones. Apart from Citadel of Chaos and Creature of Havoc. That's Steve. And then Warlock. The Warlock of Fight Up Mountain is Steve and Ian. So there we go. I'm just going to put these back. We're all in order. Also, just so Ven can see this, let me just put this away. I have the first 5 books of Lone Wolf, right? But he's actually started publishing a new book. Oh, I didn't know that. That's something interesting. But just very quickly, he's started publishing again. There's a new series out. I'll sort this out. Where the actual main person is female, and she's known as the Huntress. And hardback. There's 3 books in this series, so I'm excited about this one. It's also Terry's daughter. I did not know that. That's interesting. But yeah, we've got Marked for Death, which is that. So yeah, I've got the first one. I ordered it a good few weeks ago. It has maps and stuff in it, which is nice. So we're all good with that. So I'm just gonna put that. So that's been frustrating. I don't know if we'll ever continue with Creature of Havoc until I figure out where I'm going wrong with it. I didn't even know it was a video game. But that's been extremely frustrating with Creature of Havoc. Kind of disappointed in it. Because I thought maybe like, this is it, we're going to do it. But the fact that it doesn't tell you these things. Oh, is it? Oh, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Because the Lone Wolf series, there's like 20 something books now apparently. So I was looking into it and I was like, oh. But it's all an experience. Oh, I just lost one of my little square things. I'll grab it in a second. I died early. It'll be an experience, but I'm going to leave it there. I'm gonna go and sort Milo out. I'm gonna. 1 second. That is the funniest shit ever. So let me just tell you what just happened. I just caught something. Let me just tell you what just happened, right? There's been people breaking into the place just behind my flat. And I decided. Also, Dan, thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it. Stay awesome, my friend. I heard like loads of shit happening there, so I ran out just to be like, what the fuck. and the fence is all kicked in, and there's loads of metal. Yes, there was metal being thrown over the gate near my bit. So I went out there and I'm looking at it and I see something this large metal thing get thrown. And I went, who the fuck's there? And he goes, who's that? And I went, I live here, who's there? And he climbs the wall. It's my fucking next door neighbor. He's been the one breaking in, stealing all the shit. And he went, I just wanted some shit. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I went, you scared the shit out of me because I'm streaming and we all heard this loud bang. And he was like, oh no, it's just me. And we just laughed and awkwardly stared at each other. And I went, I'm gonna go back in. And he was like, okay. But yeah, caught him. So now I know who it is that's been doing it. So nothing to worry about with that. Anyway, that's been an experience. I'm gonna go and sort things out. I'm gonna sort Milo out. And I'm just gonna leave it there. Stay awesome. Thanks for joining with us. I appreciate it. This has been an experience, and so is tonight. But yeah, much love. Stay awesome, and I'll catch you later. Okay? Okay. Fucking ridiculous. Scaring everyone, me. Opening the doors to people being like, what are you doing? I now have to go back to Akatar. Seriously, it gets better, trust me. I'll catch you in a bit.